Oh, coming up clutch. This is why it's important to find yourself a good woman, all you guys out there, because I got here, forgot my belt. Luckily, the gym, they provide a couple of belts like this. So I appreciate that, but if I'm being honest, they're not very good. Not good at all. As you can tell, I just did one set with 325 with this belt, and it felt, I mean, don't get me wrong, it felt better than if I didn't have one, but my God, it felt pretty shitty. So my girlfriend, of course, we only live like maybe 10 minutes away from the gym, so it's not, but she come up clutch and brought me my belt because I, even though I forgot it. So, you know, kudos to her because I don't know if I'd be able to do this without this belt today. All right, let's keep going with though. All right, let's go up to 450, 465, 55-pound bar. I keep forgetting. Let's go up to 465. I made the decision last week to work with 465 today, and that may look slow, but it's because I was going purposely slow on the eccentric on the way down. I was just going a little slower, trying to really feel it, see how it felt. So I don't know. It just doesn't sit with me well to not do at least one set with 505. So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, it may go bad in terms of like just not getting the amount of reps that I want. But like I said, if I just do one set, just for my body to try and you know almost try and force my body to keep as much strength as it can while I'm cutting. That's the idea at least. And then, like I said, if I do one set and I get what I want out of it, or it just feels horrible, I'll probably go down in weight here and do a couple sets of maybe 415 or something. Um, so I don't know. It's just like a personal thing. I feel like I could still pretty much challenge my body to perform at least one set somewhat heavy, whether that's 4 reps or 6 reps, 7 reps, anything over 7 is starting to get, you know, not light obviously, but It's not so much in the strength range, like 8 or higher, in my opinion. So I don't know. I feel like I can. Like I said, that may have looked like it was a little slow, but again, I was going slow on the eccentric on purpose. I mean, it wasn't terrible, so I'm gonna try it. Um, let's throw another 45 on each side. See what I can do with it. It actually went better than expected, honestly, because I feel comfortable even saying 7 reps was probably more than likely if I went for it. But I just feel like stopping at 6. I don't know. I just feel like it was a smart thing. Just stopping 1 rep short of. Well, again, 7 wouldn't have been failure, but I wouldn't have got any more than 7. So, all right. I think that's all I'm going to do with 505 today. My nervous system and just my muscles and body in general are having a hard having a harder time recovering since I'm in a deficit and low carbs. So, yeah, like I said, 1 set I feel like is enough. If I try to do too many sets like that, um, it's just gonna start to add up, and I might feel fine next Sunday, but 3 or 4 Sundays from now, it'll start to add up, and I'll really start to decline. At least that's what I think. Start to decline in what I can do and my numbers, and I don't want that. So if I can, like I said, if I can just maintain my strength while I'm cutting, which I have pretty much, I'll be happy. So that's pretty much the whole point of doing just this one quote unquote heavy set. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down now. I'm gonna put the knee wraps up, go bare knees, just use the belt, work with 415 for a couple sets, hopefully get 12 to 15 reps, and that'll probably be it for squats. Well, I know that'll be it. Who the fuck am I kidding? I'm not doing any more after that. I don't know. I might end with some hack squats today, but like nothing crazy heavy. Just to I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get to that point. But I'm leaning toward throwing in some hack squats. That hurt my fucking head. Oh man. Honestly, I might split this. I might split this workout up quite a bit. I was planning on doing a third set with that, but that was pretty intense. I think one is good enough. So I'm probably gonna move on to do leg curls like always, leg extensions, and then maybe a couple sets of hack squats. So that'll give me 4 total sets of some kind of compound, squat or like a leg press, but it'll be barbell squats and hack squats. 4 total of those, 3 sets of leg curls, 3 sets of leg extension, 10 total sets of legs. And that's usually my minimum amount of sets that I like to hit each leg day. So I think that'll be good. Probably even throw in a couple of drop sets on the leg curls and leg extensions, just to get a little extra work in. But yeah, that was like the first 3 or 4 reps. I was like, holy crap, am I even gonna get more than 8? And then it kind of started to get easier over like the next 5 or 6. And then obviously it got hard again because I only had a couple more after that. Yeah, I think that's it here. 2 sets. Again, I'm cutting, so it's like I don't want to ask too much from my body. And I feel like I've been doing that lately. Maybe not quite asking too much, but I've been getting really close lately, being on this cut. And you're gonna get more tired and lethargic, no matter what, while you're cutting. But it's been getting pretty bad, so yeah, 2 sets is good here. Let's move on to leg curls. I'm doing pretty quick rest here. You can't tell. That was a lot tougher. All right, let's do one more drop set. So this past weekend, I actually decided to get out of the house and do something other than rest and plan my workouts for the week. Me and my old lady went and saw um, the second Beetlejuice movie, and I don't know if I'm in the minority here, but I actually I don't know, I kind of liked it more than the first one, really. Um, I don't know, I just thought, honestly, I can't even really explain why. I had more fun, it seemed like, watching it. I really did. Not, and obviously the first one's a classic. You know, that one's good too, but maybe if I watch this one again, you know, I'll kind of change my mind with multiple viewings. But, you know, initial reaction and thoughts is I actually liked it more than the first one. I wasn't expecting that. And again, I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I don't know. I would definitely recommend, if you're into those kind of movies, you go watch it. I thought it was pretty good. But anyways, let's get focused back on the workout here. One more here and a drop set, and then move on to leg extensions. Oh. That's it. That is it. Let's move on. Oh. Oh. Uh, one more and a drop set. This workout got unexpectedly tough, quick. Kind of like hit me like a train out of nowhere. I guess that really don't make sense. A train really doesn't come out of nowhere. There's freaking train tracks. You guys know what I mean, though. This workout like gave me a bitch slap right to the face out of nowhere. Is that better? Does that make sense? All right. All right, let's move on. My quads are pretty messed up at the moment. So you guys know, like the last 2 or 3 times I've done this, I've been bringing my feet not all the way down, but pretty low to where it's mainly quads that I'm hitting here. I'm really up on my toes when I'm doing this. Knees are traveling way over my toes, which I mean that's all quads. But I think since mine, they're kind of they're pretty fucked up at the moment, really. Um, I'm gonna bring my feet. I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring my feet like mid platform, something like this. Maybe just a little lower to put a little more emphasis on my quads, but I think my feet about right here. It's gonna be pretty evenly distributed. It's gonna be quads working, hamstrings, glutes, a little bit of everything, and that's kind of. I feel like for today that's gonna be my best option because um yeah, my quads. I guess it was that drop set. That drop set I did really just messed them up, man. So I mean, I'll be honest. I really just want to bring my feet down, but I know if I do, I guess I don't know, but I just have a feeling and a suspicion that my quads won't be able to. Maybe they might be able to handle one set, and that's a big maybe still. But I know anything beyond that's kind of probably not going to be optimal, you know. So I want to get at least a couple good sets here. So I think my feet right here. I don't know, man. I guess it's just going to be what I have to do. Um, Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to adjust from what you want to do to what you need to do in order to keep going. So let's just try this one set and see how it feels. All right, I'll try one more, and I have a feeling That's probably going to be it for today. Let's go pose. Bone dry. I am bone dry right now. Not in terms of the cut, but also in terms of I blew through all my water. I haven't had a drink of water in like 15 or 20 minutes. I got bad cotton mouth right now. So that's what I mean when I say bone dry. Kind of a double whammy. Freaking sucks. But I mean, that I will say the set of 505 I did, the very first set for 6, I definitely think if I'd have went for 7, I would have had it. It would have been tough, don't get me wrong, but that makes me feel really good. A lot better than what I felt last Sunday, I'll tell you that. So, and then a back down set with 415. That was a little harder than I thought, but it did get better as it went. And then everything else felt pretty good. So, a pretty straightforward and simple leg day. I didn't really say a lot, and that's because the deeper I'm getting to this cut, the more energy I'm trying to just conserve for my sets. And that even, it means talking, you know what I mean? Like when I get done with the set, I'm just trying to catch my breath and a lot of times just keep from not passing out. So if I try to talk too much, it makes it worse. So that kind of sucks for you guys, but I mean, as long as we get good workouts, that's all that matters. And it's a pretty good one. So, all right, let's do some posing. I think we're done. Sit down a minute. All right. I think we call this leg day a success. So, like always, I'm going to get out of here, get a protein shake, another meal, get all my supplements in, my vitamins, and rest and get ready for tomorrow. Probably watch some football, if I'm being honest. NFL is back today. First Sunday NFL day of the year. So I'll probably be sitting on my fat ass watching that the rest of the day. Oh, man. All right. Starting tomorrow. So I'm gonna let me say this real quick. Like I said last week, I'm gonna start doing a fast, intermittent fasting. So Monday through Friday, I'm gonna skip breakfast, just drink water or whatever. Maybe even skip lunch a few times, and not get the first meal, whether it be a small snack or like protein little snack or meal right before the gym or right after. So I won't be eating probably pretty much Monday through Friday, those 5 days until, depending on when I get to the gym, but I'd say somewhere between 2 and like 4 or 5 in the afternoon or evening. So it's gonna be brutal, but I know I've always, intermittent fasting can be tricky. It doesn't work for everybody, but every time I've done it for myself, I've always had great results. Great results. So this is kind of my last, not last, but my next extreme step to making this cut even more effective. So I'll give it a good month, and within 3 to 4 weeks, if I don't start seeing some change, it's definitely something's probably not right. So we'll give it a good 3 or 4 weeks, and hopefully we start to see. I start to shred even a little bit more fat and stuff. But I'm fucking exhausted. All right, let's get out of here. Tomorrow, chest day.